Hello. Today I will giving you a tour through the E1 racetrack. This racetrack is supposed to be for emote racing. So no real cars are supposed to be racing here. I will walk around the outside so you can see it. So you can tell this is the entrance. I put the battle bus over there. So this is the building for the gift shop over here. Back here there's a small little building. This is for the pit stops and more sitting area. Then there's this building which is the racers lounge where they can rest and their lockers and take showers and stuff. And there's also like an access for emergency services to come in through here, through this little tunnel. Then this is the garage, and it also has an entrance over here, so you can put the cars through there. Imaginary cars, because like I said, this is for emote racing. And I really like this detail I did with the window panes, window glass panels over here. I really wanted to try that out. I used those prefabs as a decoration to place them on the front. And I thought these sculptures kind of look like racers because they've got their little helmets on. And here's like the ticket booth where you can buy your tickets. And of course, here's the entrance. And you know me, I like, putting these globes, representing how, racing unites all nations also as a sport. I think every sport unites nations, like that's the spirit of a good sportsmanship. Um, so here we go to the restricted area. And then here you will see the garage. Like I mentioned, there's an entrance through the outside, out here, um, and here is where you can fix your car. Um, Here's like the exit to the walkway, of course, and there's this exit to the garage is where you would actually put the cars into the track. So this is like the exit towards the track over there. And I'll show you in a bit later the rest of the stuff there. We'll go over to this section over here, and we'll see how you can just go out here, and it looks so cool. Um, you got the VIP area and the TV area. So this is where they do the TV transmissions so that they can transmit the race on TV. And this is where the executives and all the big money guys can sit. I really like this area. It's really nice, really really comfortable. um, I really like the roof detail on this one. It's very similar to the football stadium that I made. These are the restrooms. Both of them are the same except they're mirrored. So this is like for the girlies, and then there's another one for the boys. You know, it's got all the amenities in here. You know, the toilet, wash hands, a hand dryer. There's like a little screen in between where they would like put like commercials or whatever. These places are always sponsored by a lot of brands. So there's like little waste baskets, so you can throw your trash in there. There's little terminals around the place for whatever reason. Um, and then this is like the food section. This is the food court, so you can order some pizza or burgers or whatever, and you can just sit here, enjoy your food while still watching the race with the big screen over there. So you can always keep watching the race no matter where you're sitting. And like I just love the lighting, also how it goes in, how it goes out, how I also lit up the place is also really nice. So we're gonna go back here, back down, and we'll go to the bar area. So this is just for drinks. We can buy some, sodas or whatever, and you can sit here. There's a big screen over there, and you can keep watching the race while you're having your drink. And this is really cool because you can watch the racers go in on this little curve, so you can still watch the race live while you're drinking your soda or your coffee. And now we'll go on around this area, and you'll see that this is the gift shop. So you can buy, your favorite racing team T-shirt. You can buy some cups. You can buy magazines. You can buy some pens. Like nice little jars or whatever from your favorite racing team, basically. Um, I really like this. It's really nice with a nice little shop over here. And there you go. This is the pits section. So this is where you would sit. You can sit here and keep watching the race from here. And there's just a walkway on the back. I thought of putting something there, but I didn't know what, so I just left it as a walkway. Then here is the other walkway all the way to the restricted sections right here. So, um, this is the Racers Lounge, and this is the the emergency services entrance. So it does have like this mark over here. So you have to be careful when you're on this walkway because cars can come in and out through here. Um, but here's the Racers Lounge, and the racers have their own restrooms. They have their own little showers. They have like the little hand washer over here, and this is where they would just kind of like sit here, have some coffee, and watch the game, on the big screen over there. I mean, the race. I'm sorry, they can keep watching the race over there, and this is just kind of like the beds where they can like take a rest. Um, so now that it's turning nighttime, you'll be able to see the beautiful lighting that I did outside. So let's go outside, and you can see already how beautiful it looks with the lights, uh, all all dark with the lights. Um, so again, this is kind of like the entrance to the garage, right? So we're back at the garage. Someone opened the door. Um, and like see, like this is where you would take out the cars into the racetrack. So let me go all the way to the entrance, to the starting line. And here you go. This is the starting line. And in the starting line, you'll notice that I put a camera there So that's because you want your racing, like when the races are very close to each other, racers are close to each other at the end of the line. You might have to rewind the footage to see who went first. So I'm very happy how I did this starting line. And basically, this is just kind of like the course. Um, I can use my emote. This is what it's for emotes. And this is kind of like the um, pit stops. So you can come in through here, you get your car fixed, you know, do it really quickly, head out to the race. And it's pretty cool. You can go out through here. This is the track. Um, and there's not much to it. I know it kind of clips through the ceiling. It's kind of funny. Uh, but that's the track. That's it. That's the track. That's the racetrack. It's a very small one, but I really enjoyed building all of this. Like it's sponsored by Durburger, of course. So obviously, there's a little podium here um, where the winner, obviously can stand here and it's just really nice. I really like this. I really enjoyed building this. This is just really nice how I did the lighting, how I placed those banners. Those banners are kind of like symbolizing the racing teams. Um, there's not like a single dark spot where you wouldn't be able to see anything. I think everything is pretty lit up like nicely. Um, I really enjoy this. Like, see, you can just sit here. Trace is already sitting at the VIP area. So this is the VIP area. Best seats in the house. And yeah, it's a really nice little racetrack. It's very tiny, of course, but it's something that is just for emote racing, so it doesn't have to be any larger than what it needs to be. Um, but I hope you like it. Looks so beautiful at night. Also, like the lighting itself just makes it very cool. Um, yeah, yeah, I just really enjoyed this build. Looks so modern, like a real racing, it's very inspired by the F1 racing movie. So it is inspired by F1 racing, um, but of course it's just for emotes. Um, so I hope you liked it, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you for watching.